Absolutely not worried about Luka Dončić. Okay, now let me not talk in absolutes. I'm a little worried that he's a little fatigued because that may have been his worst playoff game in his career last night when you look at Luka in terms of shooting, efficiency, etc. However, why I'm not worried about Luka is because this is what the Mavs and Luka do. Do you know that the Mavs have lost every single game one of a series this postseason? 0-3. But do you know they also respond in the series as the games go on? Let's go back. Game one. All the series, they averaged 98 points a game. All the rest of the games, 107 points a game. They show up. Rebounds go up, field goal percentage goes up, three-point percentage goes up, free throw percentage goes up. Everything gets better after game one. For some reason, they're that fighter in that championship bout. And you watch round one, how many times have you spent $99.99 or $159.99, whatever it is right now? Sorry, I don't even look at the number no more. I got to watch Floyd fight. And then round one happens, and you're like, man, look, because all they doing is filling each other out, touching each other out, measuring distance, as they say, right? I feel like maybe Luka's so calculated, he's out there actually measuring distance because after those game ones, oh, my man shows up and he shows out. So I'm looking at this like the only thing that I'm monitoring is if Luka is fatigued. We all know the narrative on Luka. That was real. Fourth quarter collapses in years prior. Maybe now we're seeing conference finals, which is farther than he's been, conference finals fatigue and a collapse. But I don't think so. I think this is just Luka in that round one of that championship fight measuring his distance, and he will respond.
I like your thought process because it's optimistic, and I like Luka. But I'm incredibly worried about Luka Dončić, and y'all should be too.
Let's go.
When you watch that same fight that we all have to overpay for at this junction in time.
Exactly.
After round one, if you see a boxer bloodied, you better be worried. Because it's a long fight. And while you might be able to mitigate some of the blood with Vaseline, you might be able to go ice pack on the head, ice pack on the wound, you got to understand, a gash will reopen.
Oh, yeah.
So when you watch that first fight, typically, Sel, because I was a newcomer as it pertained to UFC the last 2 to 3 years, I just started getting into it. I started earlier in the days. Brock Lesnar dipped away, came back into it when my Nigerian started Nigerianing. When you watch a UFC fight, I don't even really know how they're going to score, do this and that. I just see who look worse.
Yeah.
If you don't know nothing about boxing or fighting, real talk, just look at who look worse. Oh, man, his eye already gashed. It's going to be a long day for him. Ooh, his eye already swollen. We in the first round. Ooh, it's going to be a long fight for him.
That part.
Who looks worse? Luka looks significantly worse after the first round.
Good point.
Think about it. Beyond just the eye gash and then the right shoulder sprain, Luka just beat up, big dog. So maybe he is as calculated as just checking, but I don't think Luka is that savvy just yet. Remember, he's only a 3 or 4 year NBA player. Obviously, he played professionally in Europe prior. Luka, I don't think is that savvy, nor should you be that savvy in the Western Conference Finals. Not yet. Not to gauge with the Golden State Warriors. Keep in mind, the Warriors are Floyd. Floyd was the person who was checking on his opponent because Floyd was the better fighter. The Warriors are Floyd. So the stat that blew my mind, the Golden State Warriors have won 20 of their last 22 playoff series.
Okay.
The only two they lost, 2016, Draymond Green, suspended. 2019, Kevin Durant missed it. The Golden State Warriors have won 20 of their last 22 playoff series. So the Golden State Warriors are already walking into the ring versus the Dallas Mavericks knowing they are up. The Golden State Warriors are not the underdog. They are Goliath. And Luka, he ain't got no stones to throw. So as I look at it, I'm worried about Luka because, as I told you yesterday, you can carry the village if you want to, but it comes at a cost.
It comes at a cost. You're right. We're here. I found it. Okay, last time we saw the Mavericks held to under 90 points. The next game they had 113. Last time we saw Luka go out there and have his career low in the postseason, 24 points, Utah Game 6. Next game, 45 points from Luka. He responds, dog. Let me tell you why this is Luka. He is that measured. We can't understate that professional record, those 4,000 minutes logged as a pro teenager. Okay, let me tell you why. Luka's game, if you had to sum it up into one word, probably is efficient. Like, he doesn't waste movements. He doesn't waste motion. He doesn't waste energy. Like, right? Like, being real. He ain't the fastest. He ain't the biggest. He big, but he ain't the big. He's just efficient. That's not just physical. Mental as well. They call it pick your spots. So you're a gambling man, so let's take it to where you go. In the casino. This is why I don't bet. Seriously. Other than my attention span, which is very short, very limited, it's the fact that I don't know how to bet. Winning hands, bet. Losing hands, don't bet. That's the rule, right? However, I'm the type that's just gonna bet hands. I'm not gonna try and measure which ones are winning and losing. If I won 3, the fourth one, I'm thinking I'm winning. But somebody smart next to me be like, chill, that shoot, pull back.
Pull back.
That's Luka game ones. Luka ain't going out there half-assing it. By the third quarter, when he sees Looney shooting 18-footers and drilling them, he starts to say, maybe not today. So that efficiency model kicks in. I know when to place my bets.
That's good.
I'm not going full throttle in a losing effort. And how many times have you played our game full throttle from hello to goodbye and realized, hey, man, ride the waves. Where's the coast phase? I think Luka is calculated. I think he's being efficient.
That is brilliant. I do not know if you are right.
Me either.
Genuinely, I don't know if you're right, but that is brilliant because there does come a point where you are sitting there and now's the time to press. Hey, it's about to get hot, press. And I'm the one at the table that's like, hey, Sel, you know, you can't really talk at a table, but hey, Sel, now I'll put a little more down right there. Nah, not right now. Pull it back. If Luka is that calculated, then brilliant. But you know, every now and then, Sel, you might sit at a table and you just have no chance. See, when I sit down at the casino tables, I always say this. I don't necessarily care to win every hand, but I want to make the best decision with the information I'm given.
Facts.
I don't think Luka has the ability at this series to press or pull back because you might always try to wait for your moment, wait for your spot. Steph Curry, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, they not giving you no spots. You better press every single time and hope you catch a wave. Because at the casino table, there's nothing worse than missing a wave. There's nothing worse than you walk up to the table and you see black on the roulette table has hit 9 consecutive times. Now you pull out $5,000. Yo, put it all on black. Red.
Yeah, that guy.
Ain't nothing worse than that.
I'm that guy.
And I think if Luka's waiting to catch his spot just might not ever come.
You ain't never lied. Especially in this series, it could be a death by 1,000 paper cuts.